If you're like me and have watched and read tons of self-development books, you know how important the comfort zone is. Everything you want is outside your comfort zone, right? But I have yet to see someone define what the comfort zone is. You see, your mind is made up of two halves, your conscious and your subconscious. Your subconscious is what controls your automatic system so that you don't have to think to walk or talk. Your conscious system is what controls everything else. It is the you that is thinking and focusing on what I'm saying right now. Your comfort zone is everything that is programmed by your automatic system. This is where your subconscious is comfortable because nothing is getting in the way of it being able to maintain your automatic system. But it's when our conscience overrides our subconscious that moves us out of the comfort zone, away from our automatic system. That process of stepping away from our automatic system is uncomfortable, which is one of the reasons why change is so difficult. Now, I'm explaining this because your subconscious or automatic system fights to go back to your comfort zone. It doesn't easily submit. It will give you excuse after excuse to get you to go back so that you can be comfortable again. What's important to understand is that your subconscious exaggerates pain and minimizes pleasure in order to maintain the comfort zone. Meaning that the pain you feel when you exit the comfort zone is mentally intensified in order to scare you to return. And the pleasure you experience inside the comfort zone is minimized to keep you wanting more and more. Let me expand on this from personal experience. When I go on runs, I get to a point where I feel like I'm going to die. If I take one more step, it's all over. I have to slow down or I will be in a world of pain. It feels like such an intense workout in the moment, but then 4 hours later, I'm not even sore. I'm not dying, I'm not in pain, I'm not even uncomfortable. That is because while I was running, I was leaving my comfort zone, and my subconscious was exaggerating that pain to get me to stop so that I could return to the comfort zone. Or how about with pleasure? A couple of years ago, I got really sick and had to be on a strict diet where I didn't have chocolate or any form of dessert for a couple of months. When I was finally well enough to eat a brownie, I ate a small 2 by 2 inch piece, and it was the best tasting brownie I've ever had. But before I was sick, I could eat an entire pan of brownies and not feel anything close to the pleasure I felt after months of sugar fasting. I received more pleasure from a tiny amount of brownie than I did from a massive amount of brownie because my subconscious minimized the pleasure I received from the large amount to get me to eat more. The reason it didn't work while I fasted is because my comfort zone changed. I went long enough to break the pattern and reset my comfort zone. The point being is that our mind manipulates the truth in order to keep us in the comfort zone. So when you feel like you need to stop and that you can't go any further, know that your subconscious is trying very hard to get you to return to your comfort zone. Or when you feel like you need to have an extra piece of cake, know that your subconscious has minimized the pleasure you got from the first piece of cake to try and get you to have a second piece. This is why David Goggins coined the 40% rule. He believes that when you get to the point where you feel like you can't give anymore, you're only operating at 40% capacity and still have 60% more to give. We now know why we feel like we can't give anymore when in reality we have so much more to give. So the next time you feel like quitting, next time you feel like stopping, remember, you still have a lot left in the tank. Your mind is just playing games to keep you in your comfort zone because that is where your automatic system thrives. That will be all for today. I'm Chase E with Bite Size Success. And if you want to unlock your true potential, hit that subscriber button so that you can tune in every Thursday, Friday when I post another video that helps you maximize your true potential.